degraded.
In severe bondage.
Broken.
Why?
I feel like I am less than a human being.
At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. The This Is Me project, although born within me, was brought to life by the willing and volunteer participation and sacrifices of quite a few persons. I sat and wrote my thank yous to avoid missing any contribution. Solicitation in 2020-2021 was met with many, "I have to feed my people, and this is not an area of priority at this time" type of response. And so, those who gave cannot begin to imagine how grateful I am. Participation amidst tight schedules, long nights, and ever-changing COVID regulations was a major and deeply appreciated sacrifice. I cannot adequately express with words how much the completion of this project means to me. This project highlights untrained young people called upon to act in a moment, but skillfully jumped into the required character. It is a fine piece of work and a good start for a group of young people, generally under 30. Guys, we will do this again, but the next time we will be so much better. Thank you to my production team as follows: Michael Anthony, 360 Aperture, the producer, director, cinematographer, videographer, and sometimes photographer. Enrique and Travis, assistant videographers. Bradley Farrell of LyfLine Records, sound engineer. Rick Nicholas, Bradley Farrell, and Michael Anthony, photographers. Shanice Williams, makeup artistry, makeup. Lola Kirby and Soini Samuel, vocal assistants. Edith Oladele, wardrobe guidance. Sharon Potter, wardrobe assistants. Sarah Lee Fostin, Fitzroy Farrell, and Relia Maskell, props. Althea is wonderfully made by Althea T. James, handcrafted accessories. Interviewer, Alicia George.
A bit about how she conceptualized.
Slaves, Fitzroy Farrell, Orrin Hampson, Hesroy Filbert, Jermaine Buffy Kentish, Delron Frederick, Benaya Mark, Orjanelle Jean, Sharma Irish, Krista Harry, Ronnie Davis, Janelle Wenner-Watts, Jada and Ramik Maskell, Afia and Azalea Farrell, Orjanelle Jean, Shanae Davis, and Shaida Frederick. Trusted by the Whites, Kevin Strawn and Uriel Joseph. Extras, Cedar Valley Golf Course, Cutie Hampson, Carissa and Jada Maskell, Jermaine Buffy Kentish, Celia and Kaya Ryan, Uriel Joseph and Benaya Mark, Shaida Frederick, Relia Maskell, and Monicia Panther. Extras at Bethesda Tamarind Tree, Fitzroy, Afia and Azalea Farrell, Orrin and Cutie Hampson, Relia and Janice Maskell, Sharon and Marisha Potter, Janelle Wenner-Watts, Rivani Baptiste, Ramis, Carissa, Ramik and Jada Maskell, Shaida and Linnea Frederick, Vanicia Prince, Claire Chastanet, Sonika Roberts, Nesta Baltimore, Jermaine Kentish, Sharice and Ryan Brown, and Kiana Joseph. The flag bearers, Sean Joseph, Delron Frederick, Celicia and Olincia Edwards, and Ananias Daniel. Special thank you to Colin Tintin James of the Helping Hand Foundation, Althea Teague James of Althea's Wonderfully Made, Abigail Valentine of Sweet Chills, Eugene Benjamin, Quality Electrical Sales and Services, George Lewis of Lindsay's Lights and Windows Limited, Sign Tech, Rick Nicholas of Creed Cool, Vernon Frederick, Alistair Thomas, and Community First Cooperative Credit Union. Joel Patterson for access to Parson Mall, Delta Richardson for access to Environment Division, Shanice George for access to Caribbean Development Antigua Limited, Jolly Harbor, Mr. Kade of Cedar Valley Golf Course, Mrs. Edith Oladele of the African Slavery Memorial Society, Lola Kirby, the Department of Culture, Loretta Pilgrim, ABS Television, Nigel of CTV, Paul and Franz, the Voice of the People on Newsco Observer. An extra special thank you to Michael Anthony and Bradley Farrell, who were all things on set and offset from practice to finish. An extra special thank you to the vocalists Delron Frederick, Original Jean, Shama Irish, Krista Harry, and Ronnie Davis. And an extra special thank you to Marisha Potter, our featured pan soloist. Thank yous to the persons and proxies who gave permission for the use of the faces on the t-shirts. Althea Walter and Greg Walter, proxies for Vaughn Walter. The Quinn family, proxies for Mary Gio Quinn. Angela Isaac Payne, proxy for Timothy Payne. Mervyn Sleepy Edwards, Claudette C.P. Peters, Lucille Hampson, Jackie Quinn, Karen Mayhill, Anthony Hampson, Shaunisha Hector, Sylvester Bongson Joseph, Kimisha Anthony, Chad George, and Robert Agufana Bell. Last but by no means least, an extra special thank you to my husband and closest friend, Mr. Fitzroy Farrell, who endured but enjoyed many nights as my sounding board and chief advisor, as I rewrote and tweaked, trimmed and adjusted, and to my impressive cheerleading squad of 3 who all participated, learned the songs, and enjoyed it every step of the way. Orjanelle, Afia, and Azalea. Guys, you mean the world to me, and I love you deeply. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. All right, toss him on the ground. It is on your heart. Yes.
Just contact now, well done.
Let's go. Earshot, earshot, earshot. Let's go. Give it to me. Yes, next time. Yes, girl. By the way, do we record you? Yeah, we record you too.
Well, who record you? Why you back out with our shot now? Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah, man. The greatest. Right there.
That's him.